Hi, David. So my name is Netta. I started Coach Viva in about, I think, October last year, and I was almost 140 pounds when I started, and I was really nervous about joining and like the amount of money, and like once I signed up, I was like, oh, this app is so weird. I don't know how I'm gonna get used to this app. Um, but I kind of trusted the process because a lot of the material, the course material, just really spoke to me and made so much sense to me, especially the psychology part. And so, because of how much that spoke to me, I was like, I'm just gonna trust the coaches. I'm gonna trust this process. And then I kind of just started using the app more and stopped using my fitness pal. I was using my fitness pal, and I was really surprised at how quickly I got used to it, number one, and how much weight I was losing. It was steady, obviously. It was not a dramatic drop, and I was very satisfied in like what I was eating. I wasn't hungry all the time. Um, so uh, the more that I saw that work, the better my or the more trust I gained in the program, and then also I think I really enjoyed the forums part and the fact that I could reach out to the coaches at any time. Same with the people in the back. Um, everyone was always available, and all my questions were always answered. I like that there was a lot of troubleshooting that could be done. So if I felt like I was stuck or something, um, I would just honestly get in the weekly meetings, and those were really great. One time I got in, and we spent almost like the whole meeting talking about some psychology stuff that was related to just me, obviously, and because nobody else was online, so Lucy took a lot of time, like asking me questions and like kind of really digging deep into certain things, and it was so helpful. So. Um, yeah, that just really helped. So one thing I wanted to say is, so I started off around like close to 140 or so. I'm currently 121. I want to lose like maybe 6 more pounds, but really, I'm not even worried about the numbers anymore. It's more about the muscle to fat ratio. Like I'm trying to lose body fat, and so I'm not as concerned about the numbers as much, or like almost at all, to be honest. And that's kind of life changing for me because I was so focused on that. And one thing before, when I was trying to do this on my own, I noticed I was like 129 or 128, but then earlier this year, I was like 130 something, like in the low 130s. Yeah, I looked so much better than I did when I was in the 120s, like the high 120s. And that was because I had been going to the gym and eating like more protein, focusing on that. And it was really um, a dramatic look difference, or difference in how I looked. So I was very happy with that. Um, so yeah, so it's just been like a really good journey for me. So what I wanted to say about more recently. So what's really interesting is I haven't really been logging, but I have still been losing weight, even though I am kind of going through a crazy time right now. Like I just moved into my new apartment, um, and it's just been really crazy. Like I'm gonna travel soon and kind of prepping for that. Yeah, I weighed myself the other day, like the day before yesterday, I think, and I was at 121, and I was like, whoa, because I think before that I was like 124 or something. So I was really, it's been a while since I weighed myself, and then I was like expecting to have gained because I haven't been logging, but I guess I've been intuitively eating. And there are a lot of things that I kind of learned in the program, like to stop when feeling um, full, like not, I don't like to get to that point when I'm overly full. So I think I learned to listen to my body more and like, okay, I'm feeling satisfied. Um, Also, drinking water, like, is really big for me. Like, actually, let me show you. This is this is my favorite thing in the world, is flavored sparkling water, because it really helps to keep me full um, without eating a lot, like to feel full. Another thing I want to show you is, I just found a lot of food that really works for me, because I love sweets, and there's so many things out there now that are like low calorie and extremely satisfying. So yeah, so cookies and cream, ice cream, so good. And so anytime I feel, this is only 100 calories, by the way. So again, I have not been logging in a few days, or longer than, like, maybe like over a week, um, and I'm just so happy with everything, because I feel like I learned so much. I would definitely suggest to go to the meetings, um, the bi-weekly meetings. You can even just go once a week or whatever. If you have any questions, like, post in the forums. You can message me anytime. I'm always happy to talk about this stuff. Like, ask my friends. I love talking about this stuff. It keeps me. So as the coaches have said it, like, it keeps it in the forefront of my mind. Like, this is very important to me. This is something I want to focus on. So uh, even though there's a lot going on, like, I want to be healthy. I want to feel good about myself. Um, so another example I want to give you is, the other day I was feeling very stressed, and I was hungry. Like, I hadn't eaten all day, so I was hangry. And I was like, ugh, I feel like crap. I just want to, like, eat some junk food and just pig out and be really gross. But then immediately after I thought that, I was like, why am I taking this out on my body? Like, that's not fair to my body, that I worked this hard to get to this point. I don't want to do that to myself. Like, that's not fair. So, and I knew I was going to feel gross after eating junk food. So I went home and I made some healthy food, and I was fine. Like, and then just the eating the healthy part, or the eating healthy food, like, it does make me feel so much better. Like, I feel like I'm taking care of myself. So in itself, that is a stress reliever, because I know that I didn't put nonsense into my body, and I felt good afterwards. So that in its own, is a stress reliever. I even, like, feel proud of myself after things like that. And the fact that I had thought of it, like, right away, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. So these are all things I learned from the course, just from being in Badass Body Boss, and I kind of tell everybody about it. And yeah.